Welcome back to Katie Quiz, brought to you by GBU Life. It is now time to speed things up in the Katie Quiz speed round. We have 10 questions prepared for each team. Each team has 60 seconds to answer as many of those questions as they can. We award 10 points for a correct answer. There's no deductions in this round for an incorrect answer. And coming up first, we have our team from Woodland Hills. And I should say all three teams are going to be competing in the same category today, and that category is chemistry. So chemistry is the theme here. Woodland Hills, you are up first, and we are going to start your 60-second clock in 3, 2, 1. What are the two main divisions of chemistry?
Organic and non-organic.
Name the element with the atomic number 33 or the poisonous compound made from it.
Arsenic.
What is the most chemically active form of oxygen?
O2.
What is the heaviest of the halogens?
Pass.
Aliphatic hydrocarbons lack what ring structure?
Benzene.
What gaseous substance is produced from the decomposition of barium carbonate?
CO2.
What term describes a mixture or solution involving water?
Aqueous.
What is the molecular formula of copper sulfide?
CuS2.
What is the chemical name of the molecular compound with the formula Fe2? And that is time. And with that said, you were able to get 6 correct in that round. That means you were able to add 60 points to your score, taking you up to 205 points. Very nice job, Woodland Hills. Next up is our team from Penn Trafford High School. In Penn Trafford, you two are going to be competing in chemistry, and your 60-second clock begins in 3, 2, 1. Of the 3 normal states of water, which one is the densest?
Liquid.
What do chemists call compounds made of 2 sugars?
Saccharides?
No. What element, abbreviated LR, is named for the inventor of the cyclotron?
Francium.
What gas diffuses more rapidly than any other?
Hydrogen.
The group of colors given off by an element is referred to as what?
Total electron spectrum?
Name the class of organic compounds of which diethyl variety was once used as an anesthetic.
Sure.
Along the leptons, these particles are the smallest in the known universe.
Neutrinos?
No. What is the name for the process in which deuterium and tritium combine to form helium?
Fusion.
Name the compound for whose formula is ZnCl2.
Zinc chloride.
Which compound is represented by the formula MgSiO4? And time is up with that. Very nice job. You were able to get 7 correct in that round. That adds 70 points to your score and takes you up to 115. Great job, Penn Trafford. Next up is our team from Quaker Valley. And Quaker Valley, your 60-second clock begins in 3, 2, 1. Which term designates the mass of a substance per unit volume?
Density.
Atoms may gain or lose an electron through a process called what?
Transduction.
No. Which of these is a compound? Silicon, tin, or cyanide?
Cyanide.
What element that is present in sulfates is lacking sulfides?
Pass.
What element usually serves as the fuel that is oxidized in a fuel cell?
Lithium.
No. What kind of weak bonds hold together the purines and the pyrimidines together in DNA?
Covalent.
No. What term is used for a group of elements on the periodic table beginning with the atomic number 89?
Pass.
What compound is represented by the formula CaBr2? And time is up. With that, you were able to add 20 points to your score, taking you up to 50 so far on the day. And after the Katie Quiz speed round, we never like to slow it down, so we are going to jump right into math time. We have 2 math-based questions for each team. 20 points is awarded for a correct answer. 20 points is deducted for any incorrect answers or passes given in this round. First up will be our team from Woodland Hills High School. And Woodland Hills, your first math time question. Give the cotangent of angle W in the triangle shown.
12 over 5.
It's actually 5 over 12 was what we were looking for on that one. There is a spinner with 100 equally likely sections numbered from 1 to 100. You have the opportunity to spin it. If the number is odd, you win $29. If the number is even, you win nothing. If you play this game, what is the expected payoff?
$14.50.
$14.50 is correct. You got one right. You missed on one. That means your score stays the same, and you're still hanging on to 205 points. Woodland Hills. Next up is our team from Penn Trafford. And Penn Trafford, here's your first math time question. Given the special right triangle shown, what is the length of RS?
14.
14 is correct. Very nicely done. And next up, in an experiment, the probability that event A occurs is 5 out of 7, and the probability that event B occurs is 5 out of 6. If A and B are independent events, what is the probability that A and B both occur? Give your answer as a fraction or an equivalent percentage.
25 over 42.
Or about 60%. Very nicely done. You got both math time questions correct. That means you were able to add 40 points to your score, and that takes you up to 155 so far on the day. Nice job there, Penn Trafford. Finally up, we have Quaker Valley High School. And Quaker Valley, in the figure shown, PQ is 12. What is the length of RT?
Six.
6 is right. Nicely done. Next up, Chef Braddock is writing a new cookbook and is deciding how to organize the entree recipes. The 6 entrees are ratatouille, chicken fingers, steak and mushroom sauce, chicken cacciatore, and roast beef au jus. In how many different orders could these entree recipes appear?
$7.20.
That is correct. With that, you were able to get both correct. You added 40 points to your score, and that takes you up to 90 points, Quaker Valley, so far on the day. Nice job there, Quaker Valley. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we have one more round with some big-time points up for grabs. It's what we call more or less, and that's next.
KD Quiz is brought to you by GBU Life, providing life insurance, annuities, and community support since 1892.